Hello everyone, and thank you so much for tuning into this on-demand session of Canva Live. I am Mika Davis, and as you can see on the screen, I'm part of the Mystical Guild of Technology Wizards serving the sacred halls of HHS Academia. But Tina and I are here to help faculty and our HHS colleagues integrate technology, learning technology into their curriculum and their daily work lives. If you are here, then you are interested in learning about Canva Live and how to impress, engage, and inspire your audience, be your audience students, fellow colleagues, or if you're presenting at a workshop. So in this session, we're going to talk about what is Canva Live, how to use it, and some best practices as you move forward investigating this really cool application. So what is Canva Live? Canva Live works by showcasing your slide deck on one screen and allowing you to see your presenter notes on another. It's really no different than utilizing PowerPoint Live, especially when you're presenting in Teams, or the Google Presenter view. But what's really interesting about this is that you don't have to use a third party such as Poll Everywhere to integrate that interactivity and the formative assessment. So with Canva Live, you may also present live formative assessment questions and comments to your audience, but please note that this feature is only available when using Canva on a computer. The cool factor, again, is that presenters get live feedback from their audience, thus making the presentation more engaging and interactive for everyone involved. Let's talk about how to use Canva Live. To create a Canva Live session, you're first going to open your presentation and click the Present button, which is right above the editor on the upper right side. From there, you're going to select Presenter View, and you can then click Present from the drop-down. Just a little side note, as you can see, there are 4 options to present full screen. This is just viewing your presentation without your notes. The Presenter View is with your notes. The Present and Record actually opens your webcam, and it records a little circle with your face in it so they can see you talking. And then autoplay is when you're recording and you have timed your presentation to the minute. Those people are amazing to me because I always go off tangent. But you can have your slide deck automatically forward for you without having to use a clicker or to have someone say or tell someone you can go ahead. What I really love about Canva Live is that you do have the option to use your phone as a clicker, so that eliminates the need to having to find one and to find batteries. And if you do need assistance with that, if you can't find it, contact Tina or I, and we're happy to show you how to use your phone as a clicker. So once you get into Presenter View, you can click the Canva Live session to start a new session. You're only going to use this if you wish to integrate interactivity into your presentation. Otherwise, you can click to the notes to view your speaker notes. This will generate a unique 6-digit code that participants can use to log in. So I'm going to click Show so you can see what that looks like. And your participants can either take out their phones or they can visit canva.live and enter the unique code to your presentation. The code to my presentation is as you see it on the screen, and I have logged in so we can see what that looks like in just a minute. You also have the ability to hide this. That way your presentation is full screen without having this taking up part of the screen. So during the Canva Live presentation, the presenter can see real-time questions and reactions from participants in the panel on the right side of the screen. Users can also answer questions and react to participant responses in real time. Okay, so that's what makes it really, really interesting, is that not only can they respond to you, they can respond and interact with each other. And I will show you what that looks like in just a minute. So if you did scan the QR code, you would have been taken to the interactivity portion, which is available on any type of device. I have scanned the QR code with my phone, and I'm going to show you how to use Canva Live to ask a multiple choice question. As you can see, there is an arrow pointing to the heart, and when you click the heart, you get a set of emojis. So I'm going to showcase that instead of using A, B, C, or D, or however many you'd like, you're going to use the emojis in its place. So I have scanned the code, and it says, what do you want to learn more about? Let's say I wanted universal design for learning, and that way, as an instructor or any presenter, you can see what your class or your audience is responding to. So if you do have something that is just a correct answer, and let's say the answer is MS Teams, you should see a bunch of hearts floating on your screen. Now, for instance, if you see a few of those, then you know that you need to go back and do some reteaching. And so not only was that showing on the screen for you, but students can also see how other friends are responding on their phone. So let's take a look to see how you answer an open-ended question. So on your phone or your device, there is the opportunity to not only type your name, but you can also type in a short answer. So what is your favorite Triad area restaurant? Chick-fil-A is certainly not my favorite. That would honor belongs to my son. Let's say, for instance, that is the answer. So as the instructor, I'm going to slide this other screen over. This is the presenter view. You can see here that Anonymous has said that Chick-fil-A is their answer. On my phone, I'm going to co-sign that by agreeing. So if someone said Green Valley Restaurant, and then 10 other students said, oh, I love that restaurant too, and they all click the thumbs up, then you know that a lot of other people also agree with that. As the instructor, you can go further with this by wanting to expound on a topic. So I can display this answer bigger, showcase it on the screen, and it allows us to talk a little bit more about whatever response your student has said. Okay. So as we finish up, I just wanted to share a few other really cool tools that you can add before we talk about best practices. There are some magic shortcuts, as you can see here, that you can utilize on your presentation. I'm going to show you what that looks like from the audience side. So this is a great way to start your class. Okay, and as you hopefully you heard, it said shh, and if the volume is up in your classroom, everyone would hear that. If you are talking about something and you really want your audience to focus on you, you can blur the screen. That way the presenter is the person who is at the forefront. You have the opportunity to add bubbles. It's just kind of fun. If you're like, okay, I have a question, and while people are thinking about it, you could have a drum roll to see who's going to offer some brilliant insight. And when that brilliant insight is offered or something really fantastic is said, give them a nice little bit of confetti. If you'd like to have your presentation showing before the show, but you don't want anyone to see it, you can close the curtain, you can open the curtain, and then you can quiet your audience. All right, and then I'm going to save the last one for when I finish. So let's talk a little bit about these best practices. One of the key benefits of Canva Live is the ability to interact with your audience in real time. To make the most of this feature, encourage your viewers to participate by asking questions, leaving comments, and reacting to your presentation. So the reactions, as I showed you with the multiple choice, can be used for multiple choice. But if people are logged in and they just simply loved something that you said, then they can just send a love that, or at the end they can clap for you. So there are lots of things that people can do that's really just going to encourage you that you are on the right track. Number 2, Canva offers so many templates. I guarantee there's already a template in there that will apply to your lecture, whether you are doing something for K-12 or higher ed, whether you are presenting for your community, a conference, or a church presentation. There's something that's going to connect to your topic. So tailor your presentation to the needs of your audience. And thirdly, before your Canva Live session, just prepare. It's so important to make sure that everything is in order. This includes testing your audio and your video equipment, creating a clear and concise presentation, and just practicing your delivery. Especially for those of us who are new to presenting, I find that this is a really good suggestion or advice to give your students to practice their delivery, because if you're of an age where I am, we used to use index cards, and then you learn to present and practice, and then you didn't have to look at that anymore. But the presenter notes can be helpful, and you can showcase to your students that we all still need to practice. So with that, if you do have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact Tina or myself. I'm going to give you my contact information in just a second. But I do want to share additional resources with you. Canva has created an entire web page that is dedicated to the features of Canva Live, as well as a video to help you maximize your audience interaction. As you can see here, there is a Canva icon which will take you to that link. And the way to access this presentation, so you can click on all the lovely links, including this YouTube video, is by finding this presentation. This presentation is in our Microsoft team. It's in the HHS PLC team. Under the Tech Talk and Newsletters, you're going to find it under Files, and then the slide deck, which will be titled Canva Live. If you have any additional questions, do not hesitate to contact us, or you can contact me directly at tmdav22@uncg.edu, or you'll find our joint email address below. And with that, thank you so much for the privilege of your time. I guarantee that utilizing this tool is really going to be beneficial. It's a great tool to add to your presenter toolkit. And as promised, I wanted to share the very last magic shortcut, because everyone loves a good mic drop when you're done. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.